broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious.
Great morning!
I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Get up! Get up! Thank you, Diva Roby 68 for that bag. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. I won't let them break me down. I know that. Roll it, roll it, roll it now. Hey, hey, hey. It's Wednesday. Get up, get up. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get up, Laurie. Hey. Whoa. Hey, hey. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey.
I'm gonna send a flood, I'm gonna drown them out.
Great morning.
This is brave.
Great
This
morning.
Is this is who I
Yes,
am.
this is me. Great, amazing morning, MGC bosses. Great morning to everybody that is on from Reginald Saunders page, and great morning to everybody that is on Facebook. Sharon Johnson, Bianca Pattis. I hope I said your last name correct. Great morning, great morning. It feels good to be up early in the morning. It feels good to not be sluggish early in the morning. It feels good to be out of bed. It feels good to have a new day to be before us right now. Today is a new day, okay? Today is a new day. Today is a new day, which means that this bag is not about to fall and make a whole bunch of noise. Let me just lay it down. Today I was thinking, just before I get into today's show, there was two things that I was thinking. I was thinking about whoever invented the fan for the bathroom is annoying. Whoever invented the fan for the bathroom is annoying. That fan don't work, okay? That fan do not work, and all it do is make a noise. And I don't understand why that fan is in the bathroom. Have any of y'all had that same very question? Because I just hate to be trying to concentrate and that fan is on. It drives me crazy. I just want to know who invented that fan for the bathroom, because it just sounds good. But if somebody go in there and do something in that bathroom, you still gonna smell it. So I just wanted to say that. I just had to say that. That's first. Second, I wanted to say, if you guys joined in and watched Stormy After Dark with me and her on it, I just was like, it's so amazing when we look at ourselves and we look at who we've become and, you know, how we can really have a good time. And then we can also be very serious and stern when needs to be. We get on there, and I think that that's what we need as people. We need to be able to release ourselves and have fun. And the reason why it's so amazing is because we get to say everything that you probably wanted to say, or say something that you probably felt embarrassed to speak on, or and I think that that is what's going to make that show super amazing, is because we're going to tap on topics that are going to be, that may ruffle a few feathers. We may tap on some topics that are absolutely dead on how you may be feeling at the moment. We're going to tap on a lot of topics. So, great morning to Coach Stone if she's on this morning. Great morning to Trina if she's on this morning. Great morning to everybody that is here. Today is Wisdom Wednesday. Today is Wisdom Wednesday. And right now, my tea is doing something to my stomach, letting me know that it's almost time. Okay. Um, Wisdom Wednesday, Hump Day. When I think about Wisdom Wednesdays, and the reason that I started this day for Wednesday is because I believe that we need something that is going to help us to go over that hump on Wednesday. We need some type of wisdom. We need some type of knowledge. Lynette, great morning. Great morning, Sharon. Great morning, Boss Bostic. The wisdom that you attain from situations, experiences, and people are truly amazing. I always refer to this as wisdom. The older folks, the old man that's sitting up under the tree, where it looks like, he just at some point of his life just decided to say, you know what, I'm super comfortable with life now and I just want to live. Great morning, Disquisite. Great morning. I see y'all, Mo. Great morning. What is the wisdom about? Bad Slave. Great morning, Bianca. Wow, you guys are coming in by the pound. Great morning, great morning. And when you see this person, they're so easily to be judged before they open up their mouths. How many times has it been that you've judged somebody before they even open up their mouth to explain to you or for them to present to you who they really are? How many times have you been wrong about that person to where you looked at them and you judged them and you said to yourself, oh, he's not that smart. She's not that smart. She don't have nothing going on with herself. She probably never ever experienced owning a business before. She doesn't know anything. So me, what I've learned to do is to give people the opportunity to speak on who they are. I've learned to let people show me who they are. I've learned to let people tell me who they are, because if you listen, here's some wisdom right here. You listen without speaking so much, a person will tell you exactly who they are. See, when you judge somebody, you've already painted a picture of them in your head, in your brain, and the picture that you've painted has now a story to follow. The picture that you've painted now has a story that will follow. It's okay, Laurie, if you judge somebody. I'm guilty of that. Now I don't judge a book before reading it. Absolutely. See, I like to let people expose themselves to who they are. I listen. Although I may talk a lot, I listen more. Although I may talk a lot, I listen more. That's why I really I really appreciate it if you wouldn't lie to me and you just be straight up with me, because I probably already know the truth. Nine times out of 10, if I'm asking a question, I already know the answer to it. I just want to see how you're going to respond. I just want to see where you're going to go. Nine times out of 10, if I'm asking a question, I probably already know the answer to it. Now, watch this. Respectfully, that's when I know I can respect a person when they come back with the truth. I know I could respect a person when they come back with the truth. How can I trust you when you tell lies? How can I trust you? How can I sleep around you when I know that you lie? How can I? But moving back to what I was saying about the guy that you've judged or the woman that you've judged, watch this. You've painted a picture of somebody and you've already demised them. You've already convicted them. You've already proved them to be guilty before being innocent. And then now they've opened up their mouths. Most of the guys that I've had conversations with in jail, I never judged them because I remember one time I did. And when the guy opened up his mouth and said who he was and the things that he has achieved and where he's been and the things that he's accomplished and all of these great things, it was like, wow. Sometimes we judge people off of the way that they look. Because this person is fat today doesn't mean that they can't lose the weight tomorrow. Because this person is on drugs today doesn't mean that they can't be sober tomorrow. Because this person works at McDonald's today doesn't mean that they can't be owning their own business tomorrow. What if you were judged at your darkest moments? What if you were judged at that time where you were broke and you had nothing? And maybe you were judged, but in the inside, you knew who you were. In the inside, you knew what you were capable of bringing to the table because you are the table and you are the chairs. A lot of people have been judgmental to a lot of people. And the truth is that we can't be judgmental to people because we can easily damage a person. And you don't realize the damage that you can put on a person by judging. Imagine what it feels like if you've never been judged for somebody to look down on you. You walk into this place and you see, and of course, I mean, we do get it. We do understand that first impression is the lasting impression. But this woman, you meet her and she doesn't have on any deodorant, and she stink. She stink. She stink. Now you've threw her in the garbage as a bum. Now you threw her in this whole situation. You threw her all away. But watch this. You didn't know that woman that you judged was a government attorney. You didn't know that she had 12 degrees. You didn't know that she was a multi-millionaire. You didn't know that she had an organization for kids. You didn't know any of this stuff. And then now after you judged her and maybe talked about her, and you talked about her to other people, and this is another topic we're going to talk about too as well. Glad I thought about it. Now you got to be in a moment of repent. You got to be in a whole moment of repent because you've judged her. You talked about her, all the negativity that you've pushed to the universe about her. Now you have to eat those words. This moves into what I'm about to get ready to say too as well. Another thing that is so super important that I want you guys to understand is you may have had a situation or a scenario with somebody, right? Sometimes there's no need for you to discuss that with other people especially when it comes into Great Morning Coco, especially when it comes into business. How business may have been operated with you may not be the same way that business may be operated with someone else. I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and in this conversation, we were speaking on a lot of things. And I said, they were telling me about something, and they was like, oh my God, this is nice. This is amazing. This place is really, really good. It's like, and I said, I knew that it was good. I had a bad experience here though, but I just knew that it would be a different experience if I maybe brought you here, or I took you here, or I let you meet this area. If I let you meet this area, I think that you would have appreciated it a lot more. And they did. And they did. And I knew that they would, if that makes any sense. And that's why sometimes you got to understand there's a lot of things that may not be for you, but may be good for somebody else. And you have to be the pillar to pull those things together sometimes. I just had to get that off of my chest. Today, I want to hear a testimony. I know that yesterday we got into Testimony Tuesdays and it went a little late. It got late. I want to hear some testimonies today because I still feel like that person that is watching my show has been getting on and they're afraid to speak up. They're afraid to speak up. They want to tell their story, how it wasn't easy, how it was rough, how they cried, how they felt like they were going to die, how they felt as if it was the end of the world for them, but now the sun is shining again. I know that you are on my show. I know you get on every day, and I may have never ever spoke to you. You may have never said great morning to me in the morning time when everybody else is saying grand rising, great morning, all of that stuff. It's okay. But what I do want to see is that live button light up, letting me know that you're ready to go live. You'll be surprised how many people have gotten on my show and they have said that they've never ever even went live before. And I know, even for me to do this again on a Wednesday, throughout the Wisdom Wednesday, I know that there is somebody that is on this show that is going through something. I know you're here. But the truth of the matter is that you got to stop being afraid to speak up. You got to stop holding it all back because you'll never go forward with you draining yourself. You'll never go forward with you drowning yourself. You are literally drowning yourself in your experience. You're literally drowning yourself in your testimony. You are holding yourself back. A lot of times we always sit and say, oh my God, it's the haters. It's this, it's that, it's this. No. No. A hater can't hold you back. Who lied to you about that? How can a hater hold you back? How can a hater hold you back? Even if you got in your car and drove to a whole nother county and begin to create what it was you were going to create, how can a hater hold you back? The hater is left in the old county. How can a hater hold you back if you pick up and you just leave? You ain't even got to leave. You could do it right in front of the hater. Win. So how is it that we always use this phrase, the haters don't want me to win? I hate to hear that stuff. The haters have nothing to do with you winning. The haters are the ones that should motivate you to win. The haters are the ones that you should wake up every morning for with the motivation and say, I'm going to show them. You're drowning yourself in your story. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I want to hear somebody's story. I want to hear. I want to hear your story. I knew it would be somebody.
I was listening to you. I'm like, I gotta chime in. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah,
How are you? Great
okay,
morning.
wonderful. Yeah, okay, awesome. So I'm so glad that I could speak with you, get you for a moment. I want to just comment on haters. The last couple of days were very challenging for me. I'm actually a brand new life changer, TLC, about 3 weeks.
Yes, welcome. All
All the way to the top, baby.
All the way to the top. Let's go.
Yes. And yeah, we have to redefine the top, right?
Absolutely.
And so this is, and it's so interesting, and I want to share this. Well, let me just turn my car off, so I'm going to probably be here for a couple minutes. So obviously the first couple of weeks were the natural momentum and the excitement of starting something new. And it's been so interesting because the people that I thought would support me or want to be part of it have been the exact opposite. And I understand that my intention was to use TLC as the perfect vehicle so that I can, get to where I want to go. And I definitely enjoy being healthy and strong and fit. And I want to genuinely do that and help people. What I found is the very people that pretend that they are the perfect, the supporting, the loving, the positive people have been my greatest haters.
Wow.
But not directly, but indirectly. And it's so interesting. And I want to say this not to be negative, but to be truthful. Because very few people would even admit this openly. And the funny thing is, those very people that will come to me and say, hey, I want to join your business, but I'm afraid of others saying, oh, now you're selling vitamins. And they are the very people, I literally had an aha about this yesterday, and they are the very people that those are the people that tell you that they're afraid, that people are laughing at them or waiting for them to fall. These are the actual people that are looking at me now, literally waiting for me to fall. Waiting for me, right? Like, this is so strange. And I won't lie to you, the last week or so have been extremely challenging for me to persist in the face of all that, because that's pretty much all I've received. But I remind myself that maybe I'm looking at a couple of dozen people that I know that are like that towards me. But hey, the world has 7 billion plus that I haven't spoken to, and they need me.
Yes.
The people right now that have lost, that have gotten out of weight, out of shape, they have gained the weight, they are lost, they're confused, they lost their self-esteem. Maybe they will need me to look, to show up every day smiling, healthy, and, just reminding myself of all the sales training, the professional training, that it takes at least 7 touches for people to even listen to you. So show up every day. Educate yourself every day. If you have low days, don't destroy what you've built to that point, but just understand that it's like the ebbs and flows. And don't destroy what you've built up here when you are down. And just stay plugged in, like people like yourself and others that you resonate with. And the other thing that I've found so helpful is reach out to people. When you're down and you feel like you need others, who can you be that person for?
Yes.
That you need.
Yes. You know what? I want to say congratulations to you first for being a part of a movement that is super huge, that is an open window for you to receive all of the blessings that you've been looking for. What did you used to do before Total Life Changes?
You know what? This is so interesting because I spent my life as a personal trainer, and 10 years ago, I had a car accident that was supposed to actually disable. Medically, I was declared disabled. Like, I literally lost my business. I was an athlete. My life literally ended the way I knew it. And I was supposed to get on medications and all this stuff. And that's when I first found contact with a voice inside that said, "You'll figure it out." And I literally, went from being in chronic pain 24 hours a day, not being able to train anymore, which was my lifeline. The only thing I could do, I could only do yoga, hot yoga, because that would open my joints from that brace position that I unfortunately was hit in. And I have literally, to this point, 3 years ago, I found Grant Cardone, and I plugged into his trainings, and his mindset and his training allowed me to start re-entering re-entering life. 3 years ago, I was on welfare getting $706 a month.
Wow.
And then I got into sales. So in a way, I built an appreciation and a brand new way of understanding that I can take care of myself, which I've done. And, as the natural evolution of that, last year, I struggled a lot with continuing being in a sales position. And one thing led to the other. And earlier this year, it's funny. And I want to be honest about this because I think more than anything right now, the world needs truth. So what was interesting is I sold coaching programs for somebody, and that is one of those supposedly big names. And then they basically told me one day that they no longer needed me. They were changing directions, which is fine, but they didn't want to pay me. And I literally had to fight for 7 weeks to get the money I have earned. And this happened just in March. And I told myself that I will never in my life ever going to fight for something that's mine again.
Wow.
And I opened and then funny enough, through Grant, just a couple of months ago, I found Stormy, and I fell in love with her and what she stands for. And I studied her, I researched her. And, it was 3.5 weeks ago, I joined PLC.
Wow.
And I've already qualified binary. I got the G5 and all this stuff. But now, the thing is, the natural, I love the rush and the speed of success and expansion. So that's where I'm stuck at now. I'm like, I'm ready for the next level, but I'm like, I've never done this before. So how am I going to do this? Right. So this is where I'm ready to now go.
You have an amazing story. That's first.
Thank you.
You have an amazing.
And I can't wait to share this story with the world because there's so much more to this story, so much more. And I know I can help anyone.
Yes.
Because my heart and my mind are in the right place.
Yes. 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 And me listening to your story is absolutely amazing. And I'm sure that you have touched a lot of people with just a little bit of your story. To hear that you got to that accident and to know that you were a trainer, I know that a level of depression came upon you that was so high. Because I know what it feels like to work out at the gym and then something goes wrong and you can't go. And it's like a mental thing.
It's gone.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
How did you get through that? How did you get through that?
It's so interesting. And by the way, before I answer that, I want to tell you that I am today healthier and stronger than I have ever been, which means miracles are possible. Whoever imposes a diagnosis on you, obviously with all due respect, anything and everything is possible if you commit and you have that intention of that truth in your heart and in your gut. That's the only thing that matters. And you have to just be patient and against all odds, commit to winning. So how did I get through it? Definitely a lot of self-development and committing every day to push through. In 2015, I was in such a dark depression that I couldn't even convince myself to get dressed and go outside for a walk. The only thing I had the strength to do was going to see a therapist once a week. That's it. And then we started with 15 minutes, just get dressed, go around the block, and then, and then go back home. And fast forward to today, to answer this question is you have to commit to that 1% every single day, because that 1% will accumulate over time. And push you down. Hard, you will figure it out. And understand, like Reggie said, and so many people said, and people asked me, even yesterday I was talking to a former client that I recommitted with, and I shared with her what I'm doing now, and she's like, yeah, but it's easy for you.
I hate that word. I hate that. I hate that.
I hate that.
I hate that.
Yeah, because here's another thing that happened to me that I know, it's so deceiving, and it's an excuse. It's an excuse for people to not commit to trying their best. That's what I think.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And so here's what I said to my clients / friends from before is, yes, I may have the experience, but this is a brand new beast. So every day I wake up as a beginner, as a student, and as someone that is honored to also have to, I assume the position of a leader.
Yes.
Because I know the world needs me. I know the world needs me. And something that really helped me just a couple of days before is Trent did a video, and in that he talked about his journey of weight loss. He said he had to be willing to be the ugly duckling for a while.
Yes.
And to me, that was so helpful that every day I'm ugly duckling it now. Especially now that I just shared with you that now I'm at the point where probably most people would have given up. And I'm like, nope, I'm just going to ugly duckling it until I effing crack the code.
Yeah.
Because there's no winning formula. There's many, many formulas. You have to crack your own code.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow.
So,
who did you join? Did you join Coach Stormy? You did? Well, she's on right now. I just saw her pop on.
yes.
Can you hear me?
Oh, she is?
Yeah, she's on right now. I'm sure she would.
I can hear you. I don't know if you said.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah. No, there's.
Trent is
Can you guys hear me?
Trent is on too. I can hear you.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see Trent. Hey. Yes.
Yes.
Here.
Yes. So I think Coach Stormy would love to hear your story too as well. And this is what I want, and I'll make the commitment of making the connection. I want you to go.
There's our girl. There's our girl.
Yeah, I want you to go. How long have you been in the business?
Oh, then you're breaking up.
How long?
Say that one more time, please.
How long have you been in the business?
3.5 weeks, baby.
3.5 weeks.
Today is the 3-week week anniversary.
And you've already went binary qualified. You're already.
Oh yeah. I've done everything I could, but now I'm like, I don't know what to do next. Like, I don't know how to go to the next level yet.
The next level.
Yeah, I know I can.
Go executive, because you just need to do you follow 1,000 families? You do?
Every day I plug in. Every day I plug in.
Good, good, good. I wanna talk to you afterwards.
For sure, for sure. I'll DM you my number. I'll DM you my number, and I mean, spend time. So whenever you have a chance, let's connect.
Okay.
Let's connect because honestly, I just know. It's one more thing I want to share is the right vehicle is so important, so important because when you have an intention and you have those goals and you have to do your own internal work every single day, and don't give up until you find that right vehicle, because when your intention is clear, your intention is pure, and you're willing to do the work, and you line up and you align with the right vehicle, you're unstoppable.
Yes. I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here. I'm listening to you, but my mind is somewhere else. And I'm going to tell you exactly where my mind is. My mind is that there's a shift getting ready to happen with this company.
Oh, God, yes.
The shift is, and I spoke about it to my team. I spoke about it to these people that get on my show. There are going to be some new millionaires that are about to get ready to come out of TLC. And listening to your story, and listening to what you've been through and survived, listening to everything that you have said, when you learn the power of just retailing these products and just wrapping your lifestyle around at least one of these products, I know that you're going to be super big with this.
I agree with you, and like I said, the ugly duckling and all that. I'm in Canada, so we're in a complete lockdown. It's very challenging. That's why I'm kind of not yet sure. But I did little things just in the last couple of days. As I went to get my eyebrows shaped. I found a salon. I just went in, and I'm like, why don't I try talking to this chick about it? Which I did, but where I'm finding now is like I'm losing. Like I am making the connection, but I'm losing them. Like I don't know how to grab them right there and then, because when you follow up, it's like something comes up or they're not sure, and then they decide it's not for them. And we all know that they need it. It's just so these little fine-tuning things is where I am like next level needing the support and the help of like, how do I grab them, close them next?
Because what do you mean? When you give me an example of what?
Okay, so this is what happened. So on Sunday, I walked by this salon that finally opened because everything is closed here. And so this is why I have to figure out how to master this online, I would assume. But I found this salon that was finally open. So I went in. She's doing nails, but in the back room, she has the eyebrow shaping thing. So, she's doing my eyebrows, and I start talking to her about the detox tea. And she's like, oh, yes. I didn't have any samples with me. So that's another thing I'm doing now. Like now I'm like,
that's the problem.
With my sample there with me now.
Yes.
So, yeah. Give samples and stop talking. Okay, I'm going to do that. So
Coach Stormy, why don't you come on live, Coach Stormy? Why don't you come on live? Because I think whatever you're going to tell her, I think maybe more people need to hear this. So why don't you come on live, Coach Stormy?
If we can get her on, that will be awesome. But so basically what happened is I told her about it. I told the lady.
There she is. Okay, so we're not going to talk. We're going to listen to the boss. Go ahead, boss. Talk to us.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
So I listened to a lot of what she said, and definitely I didn't hear everything, but I can tell she's been through a lot, going through a lot, experienced a lot. And I can tell you that in this business, you have to work on you first before you try to do anything in the business. You got to work on your health, mental health, spiritual health, physical health, before you try to build the business, because like people can sense your energy from a mile away. They know what's going on with you, and nobody wants to be attached to people who doesn't have good energy. Negative energy scares the money away. So the minute you go negative, or the minute you're dealing with a lot and then you try to sign somebody up, it's just not going to work. So that's number one. Like go on a 30-day commitment to just you, the products. And if you want to do anything, sample products. Like, I never talk people to death about my business. And I watch a lot of people talk. And the people are not listening to you. They're not listening to you. The more you talk, the more crazy you sound. What you should do is, oh my God, you got to try this detox tea. Do you want anybody to know when to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? Yes. And then you turn around and you hand them 2 sachets of fruit punch tea, tell them to drink it tonight, and you're going to call them tomorrow. I promise, and say something to them like, I promise you're going to use the bathroom tomorrow. It's going to be something different. And then you get their phone number, you call them tomorrow. If they say they have energy issues, you give them a sample of NRG. And then you say, oh my God, I promise you take this NRG pill. In 15, 20 minutes, you're going to have some crazy energy. What's your number? I'll call you tomorrow. This is not a talk business. This is not psychiatrist. This is not psychology. This is health and wellness. And people never get to the next level because they don't want to give products away. I gave products away and sold products, even to this day. If people sign up with me through my DMs, that's different. But if I meet you, I don't want to talk to you. I want to give you some products. I don't try to sign people up. I don't want to sign nobody up. That's not what I do. I sell and distribute products. That's what I do. As a matter of fact, I would prefer not to sign you up. I'd rather you be a customer first. I'd rather you be my customer. I don't want you to be in my business. So people have to change their perspective. You know, you got to get in your phone, call everybody, listen, and ask them, hey, if there was one thing about your health that you would change, what would it be? And listen to the answer. And when they give you the answer, now you're pairing products with people. That's what we do. You pair products with people. If it's energy you need, oh my God, I'm going to send you a sample of energy. Send them some NRG and some NutriBurst. If it's weight loss that they need, you send them some detox tea. If it's you know, whatever, you take the NutriBurst, the tea, the NRG. Those are the top 3 products that you sample out. And you keep doing that. And you set a goal to sell at least, let's say, 5 products a day. That's $100 a day. And you set a goal to talk to 10 people a day. That's 15 sales and conversations in one day. So, you know, that's really the game. You know, it's not about talking to people too much. It really turns people off the more you talk. They're really turned off for real. You know, they are. Like, if you call me and you talking about the detox tea, you talking. In my mind, I'm like, girl, shut up. Give me a sample. Right? So,
yeah, no, this is really helpful.
So everybody who you come in contact with, what if there was one thing about your health that you could change, what would it be? And let them answer. When they answer, you pair a product with the person. I would love to give you a sample of this amazing detox. As a matter of fact, my favorite flavor is fruit punch. I'm going to give you 4. I want you to drink 2 tonight before you go to bed. And I promise you, when you wake up in the morning, you're going to have the most amazing bathroom experience. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you 4 so you can have 2 for 2 nights. That's it. You take their information, you call them the next day. Oh my God, what was your experience? Some of them are going to say, oh my God, I didn't drink it. And then you're going to say, oh my God, I gave it to you for free. You need to drink it tonight. And boom, they drink it tonight. You call them the next day. How was your experience? You'll find that people need to be told what to do. So you call them the next day. They're going to be like, oh my God, I used the bathroom. You're going to be like, I know. Tell me how many more people you know would love to have that experience. So you got to give samples, follow up. Give samples, follow up.
So amazing that you said that, because as I was listening to you tell them exactly what to do. And that's what it came out to be. People don't know what they don't know. So yes, of course, you got to tell them what to do so that they can get the experience. So thank you so much, Coach Stormy, for getting on this morning.
Thank you.
I know you're super busy. I know you're getting ready to ring the bowl in a few minutes. Guys, if you are not attached to Coach Stormy's meditation program that she does every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, go to her link right now. Inside of her bio, click the link where it says meditation. You guys need to. Why do people need meditation, Coach Stormy? When you realize the power of meditation, what did it do for you?
Oh my God, what it didn't do for me. I would be where I am right now, mentally sane, if it was for meditation. You gotta know, every day I'm letting out a fire. Every day I'm fighting a battle that somebody knows nothing about. And I don't have coaches and mentors that call me in. I don't have that type of relationships with people. I end up turning out to be people who I thought was gonna be my coach and mentor. I turn out to be their coach and mentor. So meditation allows me to clear my mind. It allows me to reset my mind. It allows me to recalibrate. It allows me to visualize my future. It allows me to remind myself of who I am. You know, when you deal with things, challenges, sometimes it causes you to lose your self-worth. It causes you to doubt yourself. And during meditation, I get to remind myself without me waiting on somebody to tell me I'm beautiful, to tell me I'm amazing, to tell me thank you. Every morning at 8 o'clock, I remind myself. So I'm not so, at all dependent. A lot of people are codependent. A lot of people are where they are right now because they're waiting on somebody to give them a call and tell them, hey, good morning. I love you. Thank you. Hey, do you believe that you're going to be a millionaire one day? They're waiting on validation from somebody else. And I don't have that. So I can't wait on validation. So as I meditate, it's like God speaks to me. Prayer is when you speak to God. Meditation allows God to speak to you. So clearing my mind every morning, getting calm, and resetting my day has been the single most best thing I do every morning. I look forward to meditating. I look forward to seeing what God has in store for me. I look forward to hearing what he's going to say to me. So a lot of people give their power away to other people. Instead, my relationship with God and my relationship with myself, which is my relationship with God, because God lives on the inside of me. You understand? I get to relive every day a new life. Every morning I wake up as somebody new through our meditation.
Good. That is wonderful to hear. Because usually we don't see too many colored women or colored men talking about meditation. Every time that I've saw meditation, it has always been someone that was Caucasian. Like when you stepped into that realm of meditating, like, did you feel like people were going to gravitate to it more, or were you afraid of them not gravitating to it because you weren't Caucasian?
I don't care about what people think. I knew that it was going to be a problem. Even right now, I've heard people tell me that they tell their pastor they're meditating or somebody, and the person said that that's evil or like some dumb shit.
Really?
But, oh, yeah. Meditation is not taught in the church. That's not a Christian, quote unquote, Christian practice. You never heard a pastor tell you to meditate. You never heard a prophet or the Christian community tell you to meditate. I don't care what people say that I'm supposed to do. I do what I'm supposed to do for Stormy. Whoever don't like it, excuse my French, fuck them. You understand? So if meditation helps me, I meditate. So I don't care what people think. I don't do what other people tell me to do. I do what Stormy needs to do for Stormy. So I never cared about what people thought. I get people that say that to me, but I don't care.
Well, I commend you on it. From being that girl with 3 different baby daddies, being that girl from the strip club, finding her way to now meditating. I think that is unheard of. And one thing I always hear you say that you are what's missing. You are definitely what's missing to every woman needs right now, for you to be able to speak to them and to let them know that it is okay to leave from the strip club. It is okay to have 3 different baby daddies. It is okay if you want to step out from what you were taught as being a Christian or whatever, and to step into a whole nother element of learning to meditate. So I commend you on that. You know what I mean? It's a great thing to see how far you've come. So I want to say thank you for getting on this morning, because it's always a pleasure to have you on, because you have so much on your plate that your time is very, very limited. For you to get on with us and to share with us, I think that is amazing. Thank you. We appreciate that. And this young lady that you're looking at right now, I told her I would make a connection with her if she goes executive. But I think she's a regional in the making, though, honestly.
I would leave her. I would leave that executive, because in order to go regional, she had to develop her leadership skills.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, what I want to see more people do, they need to focus on retail. Like, at the end of the day, when I first started, I didn't have a lot of influence over people, because when you're not where, people are inspired by you, then you can't really build this business. If you're not that person looks at it and they're inspired by it, then, it's hard for you to make it far. So in the beginning, you should focus on retail. Everybody, if you don't have a lot of influence in the beginning, you should focus on retail. Signing people up is once you gain influence and confidence. You leverage your success and you start to build and join and have people to join you. So if I was her, I wouldn't be focused on executive, nothing. I would be focusing on, yes, go director minimum, executive, yes, she could do executive, but mainly focus on make it $150 a day. Sell 10 products a day, make $200 a day. Don't focus on signing people up. Sell 10 products a day, earn $200 a day. That's $6,000 a month. Your confidence is going to go through the roof. When you talk to people, you're going to talk to them with confidence because you've done it. You're not going to sound like you're scared and you're really not really confident. And you're going to have the product out there in the marketplace. And you're going to have your own testimonies, not testimonies that you got from 1,000 families. But nothing is more powerful than your product to people that you kept in touch with, people that lost weight or gained weight because of you being their coach. That's how you develop the title of coach. You sell somebody a product. You follow up with them. You on their products. You get a before picture. You wait till they lose weight or gain weight, and you get the after picture. Do you know how that's going to make you feel to know that you followed up with somebody to the point where they lost weight, to the point where you now have a before and after, and it's your before and after? See, that's the part of the game that people don't see. They don't see their part. They don't see how many before and afters I created. They don't see how many lives I've changed outside of the money. I'm talking about the products, what the product has done for them. So what you need to do is shift your focus from signing people up to retailing. Retail to respect. Retail to respect. That's what you do. You retail your product and gain respect about your business and gain respect in the marketplace because people are buying product from you and they're thankful for you because you introduced them to the product that have changed their life. Everybody that's listening to me, that needs to be your perspective. Retail to respect. At the end of the day, you want respect, you want recognition, you want money, start retailing more products and watch what happens.
Wow. Thank you. This went from, this went from a testimony to training to knowledge. And I guess it all coincides and comes together for Wisdom Wednesday. So thank you so much, Coach Stormy, for coming on this morning. Love you. We will definitely be coming on over to meditation in just a second.
Yes. Meditation is in 4 minutes. If you're dealing with stress, anxiety, uncertainty, doubt, low self-esteem, maybe even feeling a little suicidal, feeling lonely, you need to join meditation. Click the link in my bio and join meditation. It will be one of the single most special things you do for yourself every single day. I promise you. All right?
Yes.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. See you later. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for getting on this morning. Monica, thank you.
That was amazing.
Yes.
Reggie.
I'm listening.
Reggie, I'm gonna message you after, but I want to just let everybody know you asked me what helped me in getting better, and I actually was the power of meditation. Meditation will even heal any sort of injury, illness.
Yes.
If you power meditation with the right lifestyle and the right mindset, and you will be unstoppable.
Yes. Thank you so much, Monica, for getting on. I appreciate you. I can't wait to get the message from you so we can talk, okay?
Pleasure.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, wow. Today was an amazing day, guys. Listen, let's get ready. Let's get ready for meditation with Coach Stormy. Don't forget, the Vision Board Party will be in December. The Vision Board Party is in December. Make sure that you go ahead and start locking in your tickets, because when I start promoting the celebrities that will be there, I don't want to hear y'all mouth, okay? I don't want to hear y'all mouth. And if you got to sit in the back of the room, it's only because you took a long time to get your seat. So now listen, we about to get ready for Coach Stormy. She is about to ring the bell. Ring the bell. And guys, if you are not in a meditation, listen, let me tell you, it was something that I found it to be very weird at first. But when I got into it and I started to see myself outside of myself, I started to learn who I was. I started to feel energies that I've never felt before. It blew me away. So don't forget, each and every morning, we right here at 7 a.m. Every morning we are here at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we go to Coach Stormy at 8 a.m. for meditation. Then we go jumping with Trent at 9. And then we work out at 10. And it's a movement, baby. And if you are not a part of TLC and you are looking for a coach, let me coach you. Send me a message. Let me get you started today. Peace. Greenhouse Zone, where's my stuff? Great morning, everybody. Get up, get up, get up. It's time to feel good. It's a new day. See y'all later. Time to meditate. Peace.
I'm gonna send a bird, gonna drown mine. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. This is me. Oh no, here we go again, fighting over what I said. I'm sorry. We can work on that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me.
This is the picture that I posted on Twitter that I didn't edit it, mind you, and you see the date yesterday, 9:36. This is the bottom. This is the bottom. This is the one that was posted on Twitter that everybody have a screen recording of. And I forgot to crop the bottom part. That's why when you see it, it goes like this. And this why, and then twink ass glitter asshole fans want to Photoshop fake shit. I don't pay attention to it. But then these blogs like Thick Neck Raheem want to post fake shit. Y'all not tired of fucking posting the same whack ass narrative? Like, y'all not tired? And then it's like, it's sad that y'all use pictures that got my kid in it and put it in your fucking fake ass blog to push a fucking old ass beat that nobody gives a fuck about. You're really gonna Photoshop it and put it on your fucking blog and make it seem like it's real, but it's not, because I'm gonna be suing people with the date, with everything. This is from yesterday. This is the one I posted yesterday. Look at this one. You can see it. This
going on with you? Huh? Shut the fuck up. How? How it felt in a movie theater? You said what? You had it in the movies for sure. Mhm. So do you know if you put it in? So wait a minute, because sometimes you be moving fast and you don't be paying attention, and I gotta be the one to help you. So you had your wallet in your pocket, then you left and you went back to Alex's house, and then when did you realize your wallet was gone? Okay. You check in between the seats. I'm talking about in the car. Mm. What you have in there? Just your wallet and your ID and what? I mean, oh yeah, your gun license. And you just had your bank cards, right? Okay. So just go to the or can you go to the bank and get a new card or you gotta order it? Mhm. Can you pause your card? You can pause them. I know some of them you can pause. Like you could just put it on hold for a minute until you freeze it. Yeah, that's what it's called. I'm talking about pause and shit, but some of them yeah. Wow, yeah, they not giving them right now, I heard. Well, they paused that, right? Mhm. Yeah. Well, how do you feel besides that? How was the movie? Mhm. Mhm. Right. Your phone breaking up. You said keep what? Yeah, I mean, can lead you to the direction, but you gotta want to. It's like that's when they say you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. Like I could lead you there. I mean, I've been leading you there, but it's like, yeah, no. I mean, that's what I want to do. I want you. Listen, let me tell you something. Somebody was reading this book, right? And when she ran out of the book, it's like this book of wisdom. And I be reading it on my show sometimes. But usually I read it on Wednesdays, but I don't have my book because I'm at the hotel. But anyway, long story short, hold on, wait a minute. Let me make sure I fucking turn this damn camera off, bro. I have a habit of doing that. Hold on. Hold on.